Hello course participants. Today the next our lecture of our course Fundamentals of Environmental Regulation and Expertise, and the name of our topic, the main mechanisms of environmental regulations. And what is the environmental regulation? As a very important question for us, because environmental regulation include government intervention, legal framework, balance, sustainability, and the government intervention, formal measures to limit activities harming the environment, and the legal framework, tools to enforce laws like to Clean Air Acts and the Clean Water Acts. And next, balance sustainability, harmonizing economic activity with environmental protection. Core mechanism of regulation. Core mechanism of regulation include limiting, licensing, and certification. What is limiting? Setting caps on pollution emissions of resource use and sulfur dioxide limits for power stations. Next, licensing requiring permits for activities impacting air, water, or land, including discharge permits for industrial facilities. And next, certification, verifying compliance with environmental standards like ISO, environmental management certification. These mechanisms create enforceable rules and incentives for compliance across all sectors. Environmental quality standards. In this picture, you can see the very important question in our lecture. What is the environmental quality standards? Quantitative limits on pollutants designed to protect human health and ecosystem effectively. And key examples include, at first, mechanism allowable levels for lead in drinking water. Next, particulate matter concentration in air quality, and chemical discharge limits for waterways, based on rigorous scientific research and social consensus to ensure public safety. These standards serve as benchmarks for regulatory enforcement and transparent public reporting. And next question, how standards are set and enforced? At first, research development, official publication, active enforcement, public participants. Agencies like environmental conduct scientific research and stakeholder consultation. Next, standards published to official codes, such U.S. Code of Federal Regulation, Title 40, and active enforcement, implementation for monitoring systems, penalties, and corrective actions, and public participation, transparency ensured via comment periods and accountable measures. Acceptable impact, balancing use and protection. And balancing use and protection include inevitable impact, recognition, with the whole definition, sustainable development, and acknowledge that some environmental impact is unavoidable but must be carefully limited and monitored. And the next, threshold definition established clear boundaries for accepted changes to air, water, soil quality, and biodiversity preservation. And sustainable development always limited deforestation, wireless maintenance, overall forest health, and ecosystem integrity. Key findings. Key findings: compensation for command and control with markets incentive improved carbon efficiency. Excessive penalties reduce effectiveness, balance approaches, yield superior outcomes, and tailored regulatory mixes provided essential for achieving environmental goals. Challenges in environmental regulation. You can see regulatory complex, invitation needs, and uneven compliance. Regulatory complexity, overwhelming volume of regulation constrain enforcement against under-compliance ecosystem. And the next, innovation needs requires flexible implementation to reflect rapid technologies, advances, and industrial changes. And uneven compliance, risk of regulatory capture, and inconsistent enforcement across regions and industrials. And today you finished our lecture, topic number 4. Thank you for your attention.